There we go. Cleaner. Oh, the hover pack. Yeah. Yeah. I had a jetpack. Do I still have a jetpack? I do. I keep forgetting it. I forget so much in this game because there's so much to keep track of. Like, I feel bad for my viewers who are constantly providing me, like, tips that I just instantly forget, like the right-click building. Or, sorry, middle mouse button, click building. Like, that would make things so much easier, but I forget, like, the instant I start doing stuff. Hello? Yeehaw! I'm like walking backwards through the jungle. Nothing's ever gone bad that way. Ooh. Oh god. I want the bacon. And I'll fight you for it. Where am I? Oh, hey! I'm home. Whew. Let's see. The hover is another item. Is a different item than the jet. The hoover. The jet you can almost get. I'm getting confused now. I'm going to not worry about that at this exact moment. What I want is programmable sorters. Now, where are they? I know they exist, right? Did my friend already unlock them? They might sell things? Nah, there they are. Programmable splitters. I need computers, AI limiters. And what are those? Heavy duty frames? Can I pin this? I have some of the things. That was here. Can you just go ahead and... You mean missing materials? Lies. Can I... Okay, so I need to have all of the things. You just go ahead and drop stuff in this nearby crate. Now I need AI limiters and heavy modular frames. What does it take to make a heavy modular frame? Who knows, but AI limiters can be made here. I just need copper sheets and quick wire. That should be easy enough. Stop it. Let's see. You are going to make quick wire. Is this the easiest way to make quick wire? Got something else making quick wire. How does it make quick wire? Jetpack is what you have now for exploration short jumps. Hoverpack is another item to build while hovering. Okay. Sounds useful. Alright. My factory's basically stopped moving, and that's fine. Since it's a dedicated server, like, I end up with all the stuff I could ever need. Just give me those quick wires. Here, just give me all those. So that's doing fused quick wire. Is there... I feel like there's another way to make quick wire. Is it just a constructor? There's a constructor I can poke. You there. Oh yeah, just regular Caterium oil or ore. Eh. I'm confusing myself. I'm running out of time anyway. Okay. I'm gonna get some things started manually. Up here is where I have like my manual building. Whenever I need one thing like really quickly, that's what this top platform's for. I don't know if other people build things that way. I sure do. Let's see, you load into the top so I can go ahead and take you. What's something that uses reinforced plates? There we go. So you give me that. There we go. Gross. What am I doing with all these plates? There's probably a better way to do this. That is part one big spaghetti with me, right? I mean, spaghetti's fun. Everything, like, should be spaghetti. As a software engineer, I highly recommend starting spaghetti. Because, like, if you start, like, trying to make things perfect, like, you're just gonna add so much time. And you'll end up with something you're gonna have to, like, rebuild later. Get the bacon over here. What am I doing with my life? Okay, so I also need copper sheets, which I have plenty. First, let's go to my reinforced plate factory. And store some stuff. My friend has automated this dumping into the industrial storage. Which is fine, but I still need like empty storage bins where I can put a bunch of useless stuff. Use the spoon and pink thingies for double output stuff like power slugs. Yeah. So I've been power slugging it up at some point in my life. Like, I think it was to speed up things going to the space elevator. I power slugged all the, like, the complex thing factories. So, boy, I need to, like, fly up in the air so I can point out all the things. I'll give, like, a final tour before I sign off today, I promise. Okay. Copper sheets. Go in here. I put quick wire in the wrong thing. Oh well. And you are making what exactly? AI limiters. Yeah, see, I've got these cranking out as fast as possible. I need 100 of those. And eventually I'm going to need heavy modular frames, which I can't build here. I guess that must be a manufactorium deal. Get out of here, gross thing. Alright. Let me show you the main factory. I'll give you the tour. Let me put a parachute on before I launch myself too far into space. Alright, so we started in the northern forest. For those who are unfamiliar, which is probably no one. Like, you could also start in the desert over there, the rocky wastes over there, or like the big empty grass fields over there. I started here because I kind of like the central nature of it, and I thought the green would be a little prettier. We started off building various things that did one thing very well. Like, we had an iron node that was just making iron plates, an iron node that was just making iron bars. The limestone node was just making concrete. Things like that. Like, now that I'm a little farther into it, I realize how inefficient I was building. I could have, like, optimized it. Had, like, three smelters going at any one of those and had like them all constructing at maximum output, but it hasn't mattered. Like, there's never been a situation where I've like, oh shoot, I need 10,000 iron bars. Like, it hasn't come up. This has all been enough. So I'm glad I didn't over optimize at the start there. My copper node, I've only got one, and I've got that split into wires, copper sheets, and cables. And that's been fine. I've got my reinforced plate factory. I'm pretty glad I've got that. Like, that, I have used a lot of reinforced plates, but now I've got too many. And then over here is the complicated mess. Like, anything that the space elevators needed, I've been constructing over here. And it's gotten to the point where, like, this is getting pretty big. And so it's no longer as easy as I've needed it. Let's see, over here? Where am I? What is this? What is that? Is that my complicated mess factory? That's the reinforced plate factory. That's the copper factory. That's the complex material factory. Now over here I've got a little tractor depot. I just wanted to see how tractors work, so I built one. And it goes back and forth between my coal plant over here. This is my coal power plant. It's powering most of this stuff, probably all of this section. And I've got a little coal depot over there, which is dragged over here to mix with iron to make steel, so I can have steel inside my base. Now, way out over there, I've got a rubber factory, which is uploading to dimensional storage. And out there, I've got a big steel factory making steel. Maybe that's it. It's kind of hard to see from here. And then I've got a train station over that way. That goes all the way around the world in the most complicated fashion. The very first 25 minutes of this stream, like you can see some of the spaghetti monorail over there. And it comes all the way back around. It's a 23-minute train ride. It's about 46 kilometers. Let's see, the green spaghetti fields for you. Is that where you started? Like, green seems like a decent place to start. Oh, and my friend, he's kind of taken over the rocky waste for his factory in, like, mad science. It looked like he was got some, like, nitrogen harvesters or something crazy there. Like, his secret lab's out there. I don't know much of what he's up to, but he's been helping me a lot. Whew. Change the color so you can know the difference from looking at the sky. Yeah, but then my colors are red and white. Red for hearts, white for sugar. Like, how will everyone know that I own everything if it's not color-coded to me specifically? Whew. Sleeper finished her 4K. Nice. I hope you had a good one. It is cool that you're staying in shape. I need to go to the gym a lot more often. I'm trying to do more walks and, like, move around. Because I spend 60 hours a week in a chair, and that can't be good. And there's my beautiful master database over there. So eventually, there's going to be a train that, like, just goes from there to the space elevator and back. It's a real short one. I doubt I've built 100 AI limiters in the time I've been up here. But maybe I have. So you're going to be streaming the non-cozy games on Silent Sleeper account October 25th. You decide you will stream January 1st, 2025 for Kaizen. Chose that date to take a bad memory and form a new one. Got the schedule down. Cool. Thank you for helping you mentally get there. You're welcome. I'm glad. It's getting started's always the hardest part. And I do strongly recommend being super consistent. Wow, do I... Oh. Get out of there. Being consistent's really important too. I highly recommend that because when you fall off for just like a little bit, like it feels like starting over again from scratch. Okay. I am doing this completely wrong. Copper should be coming in from the bottom here. Because the quick wire I'm going to have coming from there, I think. Because I've noticed that, like, if I'm sick for like 3 days. Give me those. Keep giving me those. Stop it. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Sloppy, but I did it. Let's see. Based on your description, from your experience, how does this game correlate or is similar to software engineering? So, in my job, 90% of the tasks I have are take something from point A and deliver it to do something to it and deliver it to point B. Right? Like, for example, like a program I'm thinking of writing for me, for my streaming career is something that reaches out to Twitch, downloads the VOD, chops it into bits, and then uploads it to YouTube. And that's very similar to how you do things here. Like, instead of like downloading a VOD from Twitch, you would like, you know, dig up ore, and then you smelt it, you turn it into like iron plates, and then you deliver that for some other purpose. Like maybe you mix them with screws to like make other stuff, like reinforced plates. But like most software engineering, like anything you're going to do in an actual job, is almost always take something from here, do something to it, send it somewhere else. And so there's a lot of things you can take from like software engineering practices and do it here. Like in like solid programming principles, the S stands for single responsibility, where every single thing should do exactly one thing, and that's something I've been kind of adhering to here. Right? Like, so I've got an iron node, tiny iron node factory that does nothing but makes like iron plates. Like, that's its one responsibility. If it was to like siphon those into like this factory over here for making like reinforced plates, like I would be violating that principle, and if I needed iron plates for something else, it would be a huge pain. And this one pipe I've got going to the space elevator follows the Liskov substitution principle, or tries to. Like, it's kind of hard to explain. So, I'm going nuts here. It is similar to the fact you try to maximize efficiency on everything, or how you try to tie everything together. It's just mostly logic, like transferring and manipulation of data. In this case, data is whatever's on the conveyor belt. Let's see. Man, you guys are writing paragraphs for me. Let's see. I am very right, but you learned that connecting it to something helps keep you consistent, like working out. You were always here, so you looked forward to. Now you don't even think about it, whether I'm here or not, and that's excellent. Nice. I'm glad. Let's see. Based on your Twitch and YouTube VOD program, the task is to deliver the VOD from Twitch to YouTube, and the difference in level experience is how efficiently you do that, like how much power and materials you use. Yeah. Like, my YouTube career is a lot like Satisfactory here. Like, you start very basic. Like, you don't do much. You just log in and stream. Like, that's the very basic thing you can do. and then you try to improve on that like every week or every month or so. Like the next milestone is to also stream on YouTube as well. But like to do that, you have to set things up to do it. I personally got like a Restream account. Apologies. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, you guys have a lot to say, and that's perfectly acceptable. And like, man, there's so much to say, and unfortunately, I don't have time to say it. So I'm going to say, hold your questions until next stream. I've got to get my kids to school. I had fun today. By the time I play this again, I will have hooked up a train to the master Crata base at the very least. And so I'll start getting rubber in the general area. And then we'll start making progression towards the space elevator and all these things. It's going to be beautiful. I hope to see you all next time. I'm not sure when the next Satisfactory stream is going to be. I'm going to do a bunch of boring stuff offline, and then I'll log in to show you what I've done. Whew. So, thank you so much. I had a great time. What are we playing tomorrow? What day is today? Oh yeah, tomorrow we're going to check out the Metaphor Fantasio demo that's out, which is kind of a new Persona-like game. And I'm excited to see that with you guys. That one was a special viewer request. In fact, the guy who built the other factory here on this server really wanted me to check it out. He said he thinks I will love it. I think he loves it, and he wants me to love it, and so I will try to love it. And honestly, if it is great, we'll go ahead and play the full game too. Alright, thank you so much. Have a good day, everybody. Stick around. Well, you know what? Don't stick around. Kaizen Sleeper is the only person on Twitch, according to my viewer count here. Yep. Satisfactory's been popular on YouTube, but not on Twitch. See ya, everybody. Badoop. Normally I would raid, but I only raid if I have 3 or more viewers. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just dumping one person somewhere where they don't want to be. You're studying software developer, so you appreciate sharing your opinions and views anytime. And I used to tutor computer science, so if you ever have any basic questions on like your homework or stuff, I will happily help. Meow. Meow. My kitty says bye. Alright, bye-bye everybody.